EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Buffalo Bills. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. James Cook. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Tackle made right at midfield. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9.
What's that?
On play action, Allen. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd
and that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
It'll be a short pickup down to the 22. Aaron Sorrell is there to make the stop.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the gun, here is Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. And he's in! Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Pass is hit, is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, great.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. Up the sideline, past midfield. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing it.
That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
And another 1st down. And another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
Let's go. 19 Tigers.
They'll run it to the right here with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
At the 4-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes...
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here's Darius Davis to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Allen now off the bootleg. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they'll be set up now. Past the 40 with that one. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Bills first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass.
And he'll take this one in. Wan'Dale Robinson. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is the first touchdown of the new year. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Deputy Lion.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Javon Bullard. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 33, here's 2nd and a couple.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Fix the eagle. Steady.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. Yeah. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
On the jump.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Ready. Steady.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot of room to operate. And once once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Come on. Let's go.
Jacobs will score. Touchdown, Packers.
The ball carrier. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The Packers will
He'll drop to throw. That'll be caught. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, this is Strong. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
Big throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd
It's
down.
now 2nd and 10.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. Oh, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
At the 37-yard line.
Once again, it's Cook. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one's good for 12 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Allen. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And he's not going to get too far. Tackle after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Hook. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up. And
he's got his big tight end, Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. Here's Bass now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bills will up it to a 2-point lead.
Packers 19. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 70 Lions.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. That one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
2 minutes to go. First half in a 2-point game. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Here's 2nd and 2. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
3rd and 2. Now Allen. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Here we go on 4th down. It's Allen. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly. But can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Look out!
Play action. Here's Allen. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Packers 19. Tyler Bass.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. Second down, they need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 30.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that 1st down mark, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up. running left, it's Jacobs. And he will have a Packers first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker and find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Packers 60, Packers 60. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That complete to Jacobs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
18 on the play. First down, Green Bay.
Now Jacobs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
Viking 18. Ready.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Now he'll run it. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They face second down and 7.
Let's go.
Back to throw. And he'll just chuck this one to the sideline. Receiver in the area, so no grounding, but it's 3rd down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
To the left side in the hands of Watson. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the first down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
A gain of 7.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
They'll look to throw here on first down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So I really like the decision, Mike. This is a rookie quarterback making more veteran decisions, and I think in his growth process this early on in his career, those are really good signs, because how often do we see these rookies still think they're back in college, they're the best player on the field, and they can make every throw, even if it's not there. You're not going to get away with that consistently in the NFL. Throw it away. Really nice job here by the young quarterback.
Back to the air once more on second down. The back of the end zone. He's got it. Dontavian Wicks. Touchdown, Packers.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Packers going to use their final timeout now, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The offense staying put. They will go for 2. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
Let's go now.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
25.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. On the return, this is Strong. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. first down. Forced to his right. Off he goes. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was brought down by Memphis Jackson. 1-yard gain. Brings up
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run with Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
A throw on the move is caught. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. It'll get forward to about the 42. Dorian Williams in to make the play.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 4.
Buffalo 18. Let's go.
He gets that complete as he hits Reed. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Moving to his left. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. And I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. So, Matt LaFleur will send out the field goal unit. Officially at even 50-yard attempt. His kick is good. And the Packers will tie the game here in the 3rd quarter.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the 2nd half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
On the return, here comes Davis. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. Open man is Robinson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up
2nd and 10.
At the 19-yard line.
Alert! 319! Alert!
Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. To the middle of the field. Caught by Shakir. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Gets a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 37-yard line.
Ready?
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Cowboy 80. 70 Timberwolves. Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now a pitch to Jacobs. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Taron Johnson up to make the tackle.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
7-2. 19.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Brown 80. What's up?
Allen now on 2nd down. A pass caught ringside by Coleman. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, here is Allen. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Tight. Look out.
Allen to throw again. He's got his man. That's Coleman. His 2nd grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Look out.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. Off balance throw, it's complete. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Fourth quarter begins with a run by Cook. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd
Here's
and 6.
2nd and 6.
Monday. Ready.
On the carry, it's Cook. Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. Tie game, 4th quarter. This defense knows the importance of keeping this thing at a 3-point game. What a big play there with the tackle for loss on 1st and goal.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he's in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. As his kick is good. And the Bills will go up by 7.
Bills 31. Packers 28. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. A pass taken in by Watson. And he's very close to a 1st down. He's out after a pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Packers.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
Come on. Set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A the blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
He'll drop to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. Well, that helps to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
60 boxes, Mustang 19. 60 boxes, 6.
He'll look to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Ready?
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Big play coming up. This is third down.
Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? The hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. Down the field, he's got the hook up to Shaquille. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff.
Makes the score Bills 42, Packers 28.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one not quite on target. Got him too much, and that one falls incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it's going to be third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. You don't think he's going to like the result of this flag. So, from 3rd and 2, back him up to 3rd and 7. That is into the hands of Wicks. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
It's now 4th down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 tight, 19, go!
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Allen to give this to Davis. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Down at the 37-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter.
And 9.
We'll come back and finish this one off after this. It is 2nd and 9.
Alert!
They'll go again with Davis. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
You've got to
6.
consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Coleman. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This will be a 48-yard attempt. That's going to be blocked. But he's not going to be able to advance past the marker. He is stopped short. And the block kick leads to a turnover on downs.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a 1st down.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. All 3 timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end, but here comes 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs. The zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. This is one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at.
Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Hawk 7. Ready.
Back to throw. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. This one is caught by Reed. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. And they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. Here's 2nd down and 3.
The 13-yard line.
To the air one more time. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
The Buffalo crowd being heard before third down. That is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
Big play coming up for the Pack as they're going to go for two. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. Big play coming up for the Pack as they're going to go for two.
The Packers will set up for the
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo.